Yeah, it is that quest for property as a quest for his son. Whereas it is false, ironic. Just like the analysis that Abefe did earlier in the morning too, and we've had these analysis over and over again, but there's need for us to keep repeating it. That, in fact, I made a post on I don't know if it was my other profile, that Mr. Aloba never at any point came out to demand justice for his son. Because it's evidence from his interviews, his response, his actions, everything. It's evidence that he was more concerned about himself. He was, the child that I single-handedly trained, raised. He was, I didn't enjoy my son. He never gave me money. It was about 500,000. Yes. It was about look at the house where I live. So all along, it has been about Mr. Aloba, not about his son. You came as far as even saying, what for you law honey? So it was never about Mohbad. It was never about Mohbad. As a matter of fact, I have said it again, I am repeating it. The only time I ever heard him say justice, what he wants is justice, was in that his infamous speech where he said, "Hello, brethren." And Tabalowo video by "Hello, brethren," from that period to the time where Mo passed. It's been months. Everything has been going on before. Maybe they even had to sing it in his ears. They had to sing it in his ears to say that, okay, let the people know that, you are asking for justice. How are you asking for justice when you were the one who went ahead to bury your son? Despite the fact that you were prevailed upon. You have publicly come out to admit to us that, they begged you, they talked to you, they made suggestions. So it was never, I've said it this morning, but we can't stop saying it, that Mr. Aloba's outcry was never about his son. And I like the way Mr. Oluwato said, expressed it in Yoruba. Awalamu justice loba Mr. Loba nile. In fact, before they buried his son, when he asked for the properties and all of that, if they had handed it over to him, well, pam, 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 you will never hear anything. He wouldn't have come out. So obviously, it was never about Mohbad. And that's why all of their strategy has been to help him actualize his ambition. Shebi recently, Emma Tele want these guys, but now they are not even disguising. And that's why we'll be hearing someone like Crunchy Queen saying, "Ofe your war or Moshuman kuro ninu awo." Ọlọ́run á bá wa yọ ẹ̀mí tẹ̀yìn gan kúrò. Àmín. Because ẹni tó bá ní pé ẹni tó bá ní kí ká má dé ni òun là ní dé bá, ẹni tó bá lọ́mọ ò ní dàgbà, ọmọ yẹn á dàgbà ojú tiẹ̀ ni ò ní ṣe. Àmín Jésù. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Josie ò sọ fún yín pé òun wá justice. Ìyẹn náà ni gbogbo yín ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ dá gbogbo ẹni tó bá yín ṣe script David dá ojú gbogbo ẹ̀rú yìí, that person by now, because Vicky, the things that will freedom out.
The person that started all these conspiracies, African TV.
Fortunately for him, wọ́n kick it out. Ó dẹ̀ ń kalára. Wọ́n kick it out. Òun ló kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ because òun ló sọ bàbá Mohbad pé iye báyìí lọmọ yín ti ní o. You know those kind of things. Mohbad náà wà wò pé because tẹ́lẹ̀ he was only fighting for ilẹ̀. What concern you see? Just saying that in people's face, you know, he knew what he told Baba Mohbad. No, what I mean is look at Baba Mohbad, all his videos from the past. No, what I mean is before African TV painted the picture of what was possible to him, he was actually about land. Of course, no. The brain behind all this rubbish that is happening is African TV. Said African TV, that said it came from Belgium. Only for us to find out all those shares on Golongbe, Belgium, what's like better cats with the conjure the fool? Body pass with the conjure the fool. So you see what I'm saying is Tabasco trace history, the whole thing. Akoko Belosi or the VGM. Yes, we understand that Perkins brought this on the internet, and what they wanted to do was to redeem the image of Mr. Aloba. Remember that there was a public outcry that lost somewhere, maybe if he didn't rush the burial, maybe in fact some were even saying he was alive, he was buried alive and all those things. So the first thing they did, you already had the VDM that was poisoning people's mind, trying to shift their mind. And VDM is from who? No, he used that the DNA to gain so much followers that period. Even before DNA. Freedom. Yeah. Freedom. Who is the brain behind VDM? You don't have to mention the full name. Davido. Of course. It's NM now, so everything is still back to the basic. Of course. Yeah. Okay. See, if you want to look at who is the major player in this thing, who has something to lose, because the bulk of this royalty, the money, the inheritance that Mr. Aloba is fighting Omoumi for, we know where it would be coming from, right? Mm-hmm. We know where. Who else? So we know where it would be coming from. So we know who stands to gain more from all of this confusion. And you see, I have gone back to everyone who is now on the wrong side. I have gone back to most of them. Don't let me say everyone. I have gone, even Veron. I have a video of Veron saying that, everyone distract wa pẹ̀lú DNA. Ojo, Tima Fuini 40 research. And that time we were all on one page. Before they started infiltrating them. And knowing all these people, I want to call it switch without something being exchanged. What he entice one, it's obvious. So our talk the train left us behind. I want to tell you train alone. Because most of these people that switched lanes, they are social media beggars. Mm-hmm. They have presence online, be there, but they are begging online. Because any job in any way, you would understand and respect kingship. So there was a time that he was also advocating that Emma distracts wa. In fact, DLA look with DNA. Sorry, post there. So what went wrong? Money changed hands. So I saw conscience, because of money. So
it's just so sad, because me, I see all the people that stand with Josie as standing with Sam Larry. That's how I see them. If you say I stand with Josie, equally, yes, because Sam Larry harassed, assaulted, bullied Mohbad. And that's the same thing Josie is doing to me.
And Josie has even come out to tell us that it was just superiority.
Exactly. So that's the same thing he's doing to me, because this guy, he's harassing her, he's bullying her. Yeah. So
I was on a page yesterday.
They are also doing a repeat of everything.
Exactly.
Freedom. I was Freedom at Lilibet. Hold on. I was on a page on a guy called AJ yesterday.
I was there too.
My face confused straight to me. Money, you're a bully. You're a bloody bully. Only are coming to distract us. Money is not about distraction. Money, you bully the mind and you have your own child. So the more confess when you see Bimi gone, what I can say is so face confident on you. No, most of you were not there yesterday.
I thought
this guy kept saying they should bring me up. You need an admin, you need a moderator, you need a why must moderator will pay my bed when you better know what you're doing. The guy that started calming me down. I said, no, but this is not, it's not done. There's something called every child matters. Nobody has the right to bully a child. You talk about any doctor land about bully a wale. I'm talking about you. You call yourself a doctor. If you're in my field, you would not be in this position supporting people. Supporting people who are bullying a minor. Dr. Esther. Dr. Esther, they have a friend, fake doctor.
Okay, I don't know. Jobless Joby.
No, there's one particular lady to make me doctor. Dr.
Esther. Esther D.
She's always at Paparani.
If she's not in Paparani, she will be in even I saw her one day at Buffet. Look at the caliber. Look at the place. Look at the caliber. Because you're so my doctor, you know, so you come out here and you will be by.
She's not a doctor. They would like Papariano herself.
When I quoted to her, I said, look, if you're working in the sector where you know that every child matters. It's a very, very important statement in social sector. And what joke on my bully. First source she comforts in she's come to scatter on again, sorrow. But that's my money when it comes, I will apologize to you. Also, I insist becoming but if you're not going to allow me to talk, then I'm going to come off. But I shall be saying, me down alone, rubbish nonsense.
You see,
money confusion. But you're stupid. I need to be me gone.
I was there yesterday.
You were there?
Yeah.
There's a doctor. Yes, so my favorite nobody should talk to you. Let him talk. Because what's happening? Say my favorite him. There's another doctor. What am I playing doctor? Doctor no. The state was simply doctor what doctor do no. All people. Mad set of human being.
Do you know what they also said about
Abu Abel? You know, it was them that first released the conversation between Wumi
and the
one they released was doctored. You know, they doctored it, they edited it.
They just edited it.
Yes, they edited it. Sorry. Yeah.
But I have you.
When we now brought the full one. But do you know what they are saying? Listen to no. Do you know what they are saying now? They are saying our own is the edited one.
You understand? So when they want to play, even Comfy the other day, like 3 days ago, she replayed it again on her show. She was still telling them that there are people should not listen to her own, that the doctor, the one that we have is edited, is doctor. So, you're just mad. Me tell you what to mess up our people here. They're just mad. Check out the platform, you know. I just told them I this for videos and voice notes.
Till tomorrow.
I'm too shiny.
They are still claiming that Wumi said that she does not know us in that audio. And I've never heard where Wumi said that.
That's
say so. Like, so
she didn't even say so. That's the weird thing. But they are still claiming that she said so.
See, let me tell you, Lilibet, if you want to disarm your enemy, even when they come out to say anything and you don't contest it, they say, okay, that is it.
Exactly. So that's why when they came up with that freedom, that's why when they came up with that conspiracy, Mohbad the law money I won't come on by. I will
me, my position, I have said it this morning, this is it. My position on that is that child has to be subjected to a DNA because the child is publicly accepted by I'm hearing my voice back. Can you mute this?
That one is normal now. I need to be Mama Mohbad's DNA or Liam's DNA.
Exactly. So
that one is he's not arguable now.
So because they are dumb, they think that they can play that card. Mohbad even in the eye of the law, that child has to be subject. Can it make him Mohbad toku evidence one? And it's he didn't marry the person. Nobody knows that person compared to any tone of sodauri to fair. So make it make sense.
Initially, they brought a picture of a girl initially with a baby. That was the first one they did. That one, but
they only showed they didn't show the girl.
Show the girl's face. Maybe you just want to pick one girl's picture from internet.
That's the weirdest part of all this thing.
If you look at the baby and is that the way excited?
Yeah, it's really weird.
I want to show.
Okay.
So that if Liam is not the child, I find
it weird.
Even Mr. Loba said that he invited them to bring the child for DNA and nobody turned up again.
As in the child
the first one
you guys refuse to love him. You are now celebrating and you are happy about the child you've not seen. I find it very sick. Like, these people are actually sick. Really sick.
And there's no way.
What's sick now? I just ṣé alọ́pàá ló tiẹ̀ sọ pé òun lọ́mọ ń ta ni àbí àwọn olókọ̀ gbèdé sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fúnra wọn. They are sick people.
Ṣé Jòsí jọ ẹni tó rẹ́dì láti béèyàn kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣe?
Jòsí gan ọ̀nà tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ Andy ló bá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lórí platform Ògúnfẹ́ Andy. Ẹ̀bà ni bí bàbá yẹn ṣe bó ṣe dàgbà tó ló ṣe dá fún bó ṣe
Òrè Landy now. According to.
Alọ́pàá àgbọ̀ tó bá gbọ́ ó máa ní irọ́ o. N kò ní fẹ́ gbà.
Wọ́n ti bí alọ́ba ní kíní ti bí náà Oríyọmí béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nígbà tó lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ Oríyọmí ó nílò pé Liam nìkan lọmọ tí Mohbad bí. He said that now pé kò lọmọ méjì. Alọ́ba ò kò ní gbà tó rá tún rántí pé eléyìí tó tún ti di méjì báyìí tó wọn máa bá ja ogun.
Lẹ́yìn tó ti accept pé Liam nìkan lọmọ tí Mohbad bí kí ló tún wá díẹ̀ ní kiri fún àwọn òwe.
Nítorí àwọn Nàìjíríà ṣe bó sọ ó nítorí àwọn Nàìjíríà.
Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó lọ sọ Nàìjíríà yẹn ní court.
Alọ́ba wàá gí ẹ̀ o. Even apart from court, nínú interview ẹ̀kan náà, he said that even when I get ọmọ Mohbad kan ní Liam, but because of àwọn Nigeria need there, òun ṣe ní kàn ṣe.
Tẹ̀tẹ̀rí argument yẹn lèmi sọ pé kán gbé lọ court kan nítorí ọmọ Nàìjíríà làwọn ṣe fẹ́ gba DNA. The way tọ́yẹ máa fílèkì àtẹ̀yìn àti lọ́ọ̀yà yín síta ẹ̀.
Excuse
Honestly.
Like, okay, you're going to court to seek DNA. So you introduce yourself as the grandfather. So if you are the grandfather,
Exactly, yeah, Josie.
Why are you coming to do DNA? Because you're already the grandfather. So why? What is the question here?
Exactly.
Your son acknowledged the child while he was here. He never denied his child. So are you trying to tell us that your son couldn't have fathered a child?
I don't ask that question.
In fact, Nkoto Gbemi was okay. Mori interview another rapper, Tony, that female rapper, that said she and Omowumi are distant cousin. She said I saw it on I saw it on Temi's post. I think what's the name of this Candy Bleak? I saw it on Temi's post. So
Candy Bleak.
Yes, she said it's on her page, it's on Temi's post right now. She said she and Omowumi used to, that they are distant cousins, they are from same place, grew up together and all of that. So she was attesting to the fact that Omowumi used to be a dope rapper and an outspoken person. She even said she was the one who took the picture of Omowumi and Davido. I think she said 2016 when Davido came to their hometown. So, ṣé ó possible pé Josie ti lọ check Omowumi wò lọ ṣe ń gbé wọn lọ ṣe gbogbo àwọn like Abefe said the other day. Ṣé kò ṣe pé Josie gan lọ no, was it Abefe? Somebody made that conspiracy.
Yes, because they always check it.
Yes. So, ṣé after tó rí àwọn ọmọ náà ṣe wò pé ó gbọ́dọ̀ bímọ fún wa? Because they were just on their own. They were not even planning towards Pekawon Bimo. You came out.
She was not ready. She was not ready.
You
came out yourself. You say, oh, you wanted them to. You took her for prayers. And all of a sudden,
voice note
Thank you.
Now you turn
click the like button. God bless you.
Beg and ask God
Guys, please click the like button and share.
You turn against that thing that God did for you.
Freedom, why was he so keen about the placenta? So that
they control the gravity as they control Mohbad.
Because the placenta why he was upset about
placenta.
Me, I'm not so spiritual, but
honestly, Freedom, I've thought of that.
I've imagined so many things spiritually when it comes to this Josie man. Like I've thought that maybe he wanted to use that placenta to bury it inside his the ground for his church. You understand? Instead of but later when I think about it, Mama Sita said Joshua didn't know that Mohbad would die. That he didn't have long life. That he didn't have long life. So sometimes I think that they didn't want to replace Mohbad with Liam. And that's why
why would you say that? Why would not say your own son, Toby?
What about the other 10 children?
That's what I'm saying. That so they didn't want to replace Liam with I mean, they didn't want to replace Mohbad with Liam. You get what I'm saying? I've thought about a lot, like because to be honest, this man's behavior is deep. It's not normal. It's not normal. there's a spiritual undertone in this whole thing, because let's think about it. Which man in this world or woman will lose a child and start wearing the child's clothes? Where has it been? Has it ever happened anywhere?
Sorry, Elizabeth. Would have been pay comments in Mokoto Shell. Most comments lataro. Yeah, yes.
Not see your comments.
Yeah,
Not see.
sharing another thing, because we started visiting Dr. Esther. Any single publicity. Kò síjọ́ tí mo máa lọ sọ́dọ̀ Papiano tí woman yẹn ò ní tí kò ní try láti fẹ́ bá mi àbí kí n engage pẹ̀lú mo máa yìn. Ẹ má fún ní single ẹ tiẹ̀ má dárúkọ ẹ tiẹ̀ nídìí láti dárúkọ. She's not somebody that you want to be because Sherry Papa tẹ̀ sọ àwọn ọ̀yà tí ó kàwé.
What kind of woman do you like?
I know you don't have better understanding of what is going on. But if you are saying that you are knowledgeable, okay, with doctorate degree, and you are rolling. In fact, what is she doing on TikTok to start with? What is the doctor doing on TikTok? So that's the and she's always there. Àwọn tó yẹ pé mo rí pé half education ló ní àwọn tí mo rí pé you know what, even seeing this one níta gan kò tiẹ̀ wá bá mi dípò tí màá ní conversation pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ mo máa fi wọlé máa ń wọ̀n like náà tí bá lọ sọ́dọ̀ Papiano kò sẹ́yìn èpè tó lè ṣe fún mi conversation I ignore them because mi ò ti torí wọn wá síbẹ̀ mo wá gbọ́ tí mẹ́rin ti ń pọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi tó ti ń sọ ti ń irritate me and everything I leave that place but tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ tó makes tó funny or kama joking, I stay there. Share that with people. Once you start, when they say something, say, no, we should be I'm like, I don't do that. They don't want because they want to be relevant. Especially I want to hear people most of them are in the comment section. One time people come like, I feel okay, but what can JAG? Freedom bounty. Was she platform 3 days ago? Everybody she saw it between. Kìnìkan. Nígbà tí mo lọ sọ́dọ̀ Papiano lánàá tí lẹ́nu tí Gójú sì sọ̀rọ̀ bí wèrè ṣe táìpù orúkọ mi olórí burúkú aláyébàjẹ́ ní ìyá aláya òun kìnìkan ọgbọ́n nígbà tí mo máa dá lóhùn ẹ̀kan. Júbí mi ẹ má bínú lórí pláfọ̀mù yẹn ibẹ̀ ni mo lọ lánàá wọ́n fẹ́ẹ́ bú mi pa DCTN olóṣó náà sí kìnìkan wàhálà mi ti ẹ̀dá wọn lóhùn. One comment mo kọ́kọ́ sí mo kọ́ sọ pé I don't respond to miscreants. Mo dẹ̀ fi gbogbo wọn lẹ̀kọ́ máa já kọ́ máa gbó lọ. Ó ti tán. Ẹ̀rọ kan péré ni mo fi dáàbò bọ́ yẹn lóhùn kò respond sí mi. Then ẹ̀jọ̀ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa bá wọn sọ pé òun ọmọ kékeré ni kò tí ì mọ kiri hockey nìkan ìgbà kan àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan bàbá ṣàṣàn. Ẹ̀jọ̀ torí Ọlọ́run ọmọ how many years old tó pa bàbá yẹn sínú hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì bàbá olówó yẹn tó pa sínú hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì. Exactly. So, Wumi is smart. Wumi is stupid. Wumi is smart. Smartness said they don't power. Get smartness said they don't understand. They are saying, Karima said that Wumi is smart. Wumi is smarter than every one of them. Expect kí wọ́n mi wá máa sọ̀rọ̀ fún yín kó bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yin ní kọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀yin lè máa jọ́ọ̀jẹ̀ ni àbọ̀rọ̀ òwèrè tẹ bá sọ bíbá ìlú máa make life for a better kó á jẹ gbogbo yín. So nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ wá sọ fún yín nìyẹn ẹ wò ṣé rí Dr. Ezra they are irrelevant. Nísìnyí mo káàkiri cruise ní pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo because the case is where pé kán parí corona inquest kọ́ lọ sí kíní gbogbo ní mọ́tò ṣé gbogbo máa bá wọn sọ náà lórí wọn ti burú. They would never learn. I want the farmers from by my home, by my how stupid and dumb are you? How stupid and dumb are you guys? Ṣé bàbá fún yín details nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni? Bàbá fún yín details nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin kọ́ńkọ́ńkọ́ you are not seeing gbogbo bí tó yẹ kẹ́ ti nílùú bàbá yìí. You are not nearing. Èèyàn kan dé lánàá sọ fún ẹ̀yin wèrè. Pípé Mohbad lọ́mọ síta
kọ́kọ́ kò tẹ̀ pé ṣe ní jòsí ní kò sọ̀rọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan ta padà lọ bá jòsí kẹ́ni jòsí ẹgbọ́n ṣé tòótọ́ ni Mohbad lọ́mọdé gbogbo ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní búlọ̀
àníwọ̀n kì í bèrè question ọ̀nà people yẹn wọ́n rìn dì gan. They don't ask questions.
That is how dumb they are.
They don't.
That is how dumb and stupid they are.
You can imagine. If somebody comes up, if somebody comes up, it's Vivian is speaking. If somebody comes up on a platform, evidence, we will ask. Our people here, even though they may have stupid question. Oh, evidence of those about the one be by one. Matter or be by Lara. But about the second one, any about survive. Along will show good news. I'm not all right. Look at these people. They don't see how happy they were by that calling in. Along will show Mohbad love of me. Along will show I define something. The only bad thing was even like now you want. Oh, Debemo. That's why my baby Papadiano.
So they were calling.
That's why my baby Papadiano. The party will do for this platform.
What did you say they were calling this year?
They were calling in. They were no. They were. It was Andy. You know, Andy was one that called and came to tell me that told them the news about the baby. If you see how excited they were all calling in. People started calling in. News in here. You see how excited they are. I'm not even going to
As far as I'm concerned, even though budget 10, Mohbad Nisita, it's fine. It's all good. Once it is proven, and could then check no one malo she DNA, malo doctor reports wa. One DNA, Toma doctor reports, it will be a designated center. Because it is not the same scenario. It is not applicable. What is applicable to Omowomi is not applicable to other persons. And the earlier you all get this, the better. I know you will not get it. I don't expect you to get it. But I will put it out there so that it can be on record that, yes, at some point, some people did come out to break it down to you guys. There's a difference between a child that was conceived and had within a registered, acceptable union. I mean, or to marry or exchange bride price. And while the father was alive, he publicly acknowledged that child in every way. In every way. So, every way they are not the same. But once it is proven, why not? So, Mr. Lavabaro, people you fellow court due because Babatole she 30-70 per anybody. I can't put anything past him.
That's what I was about to say. Because that's why I said they will use Mama Mo's DNA. Because if they use Josie's DNA,
this case is over 8 months. There are 7 months, then you have to be more.
If they use Josie's DNA, it's too much.
So, if he thinks he has gone to court deal with someone and say, it doesn't even have to be the father. That man, only no court deal. Okay,
is that desperate?
Just bring that lady. I will say that I have done DNA. Then when we share it up,
get the DNA if any. Well, I talk about the DNA.
No, But that's the position of the law.
I think that is what they want to do now.
And
So
thank
by the
God,
time
Mohbad
you
has a
say
lawyer.
that
At
child
that point in
is not
time,
Mohbad's own,
if they want
that the
to
child should
bring
go and do
anyone to
DNA,
say
they will
that,
say you
oh,
should
this is
go and do
Mohbad's
DNA.
child, and
But they forget
Mohbad
say that we need the
never
wife. Then
identify or mention
stop
such
now.
to even his lawyer, then they will.
I'm sure his friends will be laughing at them.
You know, for me, it's even the fact that this man has subject even his own child to ridicule, then even himself. Respect we are just respecting you because you are his father. But even at that, you will see the difference. They've not come out to publicly disrespect you the way Prime Boy did to Mohbad's mother. Prime Boy bó ṣe wà yẹn ó ti tẹ aṣọ àgbà mọ́lẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ti ya mọ́. Kò tún ṣe pé ó tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ nìkan, ó tún ya mọ́ lẹ́sẹ̀. Because if you can publicly come out to deride the mother of your own acclaimed best friend, Ọlọ́run ṣá. Because ìjọ yẹn gan ló yẹ kí Mohbad kó ti fún ní blow tó fọ́ gíláàsì yẹn ẹnu ẹ̀ ló yẹ kó wá fi fọ́ nírú ìjọ yẹn kó jí làárọ̀ kẹ́nu ẹ̀ ti wú kóun gan máa ní Mohbad ló wá fọ́ ẹnu òun lóru. Because it's understandable that some people can come online and throw shades at the father or the mother, but kò tọ́ sí wọn lẹ́nu.
First upon that show, also update with no be the picture Prime Boy.
Exactly. And the fact that his mother is alive, Oniya, would then disrespect ìyá ọ̀rẹ́. Ṣé gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ Mohbad nínú wọn dùn sí nǹkan tí Mr. Alova ń ṣe?
Ṣẹ́rí ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yẹn, tápẹ́ on a good day ni, tápẹ́ inú Mohbad wà láyé ni. Wọ́n á ti ìdàróṣà gbogbo wọn, wọ́n á ti fẹ́ lu ẹnu ẹ̀fọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ gangan ló máa ń relationship wọn.
Oh, somebody called me in the comment section. Yeah, Mr. Shit. Yes, Mama. So at the end of the day, make it make sense. The worst they just avoided the man because they are not happy with what he's doing. It's easy to support somebody like Josie because he's not your father. Would you be proud of that type of man? Bring all of your arguments. Leave sentiments aside. Bring all of your arguments. Because they are not the things. They are not the things that we should be discussing. One book where CB by on shaking going some climb.
You know when I went to that agency, I asked the question. Sorry to cut you in. I said, why are they not talking about Naira Marley and Sam Larry? Money, the genesis of what happened to Mohbad. Why are people not talking about it? That's what I'm asking you guys. Who are they sorrow? They couldn't say a word. That's why Koniba is on my press neck. Are you on my budget? Nonsense people. I don't know if they are scared of Naira Marley and Sam Larry new. I don't know if they are scared.
No, they are not scared. Some of them are not scared. They are just, he who pays the piper would definitely dictate the tune. So, I don't go against Olowo.
I be bad. And
So they have to be loyal.
Maybe no follow Papariano, so for me, now only Talo pa Mohbad, only Naira Marley and Sam Larry. Only go to so. Only them, show Mama Beru any. I know look pa, so the batin about for the senior no go to pa any.
In fact, I think I also, it was even this Eruaro. I saw the video on his profile he made of Samilari. And even though he said it in Yoruba, it kind of make it, some sense. Like, ìwọ ni foundation ikú ẹ̀ now. Ìwọ ni foundation ẹ̀. Ìwọ ló ti ń lù, ìwọ ló ti ń bully ẹ̀ everywhere. So,
they know.
Even tó bá padà, tán ní pé ó ní hypertension, ṣebí ìwọ náà ló fún hypertension pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe fún.
Nǹkan tó máa bá wọn fà lórí kéèsì yẹn. Wọ́n á mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà nílò.
I can't wait, really. And
do you know this case is not going to end anytime soon? As I heard, they said DPP's advice takes like 2 years.
Some days still they say you.
As in when they are done with the coroner inquest, before the DPP, exactly. They said that DPP's advice, it can take like 2 years before they now say, oh, these are the people that are actually going to be charged. So all this one that they're saying they're not going to bury the boy. Who cares?
Yes, another thing I wanted to comment on earlier.
Because and Asuko was asking a sensible question that when the government is done with their own results, are they going to just take samples for their own autopsy and DNA and bury the guy? Which makes sense. But they're saying no, they are going to keep him. Keep him for what? Keep him for what?
Keep him to continue making money now. Once Mohbad is buried, what's the party?
It's just so unfair. I've never seen this kind of father in my life.
Èpè tí mo bá gbọ́n máa gbéṣẹ́ lọ́rùn báyìí, ìyá kan máa pé àdádì mi mo dẹ̀ sọ fún yín o.
And I will stop right there. Okay. Let me talk about Prime Boy, then I can stop right there. So we all remember that there was a time Prime Boy went to sign, and then he was detained for a few hours, and he was handcuffed. I actually have some of the pictures of him being handcuffed. I have the pictures. So he wrote that was due to a petition they said Wunmi wrote against him. So I think I have a copy of the petition. I'm not sure that Wunmi wrote against him. But anyway, Prime Boy wrote a counter petition. You know, when you petition me, I can counter petition you. So Prime Boy wrote a counter petition. We all remember there was a rumor where they said IPO Mohammed Yusuf. I know I treated it a few times. I called the name out a few times, where they were trying to coerce a Prime Boy to admit to committing the crime, where IPO Mohammed Yusuf, I hope it's Yusuf. They said IPO Mohammed, but when I checked the CTC, I noticed his first name is Yusuf. That's why I'm calling it out full. IPO Mohammed was telling him, Obeti Wafidun Mohammed, Abi Obeto Fidun Mohbad, Roger cooperate or something like that. And so a petition was written against him, and a petition was written against me. I think I have those petitions on my page. I have a copy here, the petition Prime Boy wrote. Anyway, so IPO Mohammed was at the Zone 2 today to write his statement as a suspect So it's been investigated. This IPO Mohammed is also the one working for me. So it's going to bring the whole file from Pansi to Zone 2. And that is being reviewed. It's under review. And next week, today is Friday, next week, Wumi should be going to another, or should be answering to another petition, the counter petition from Prime Boy, independent of the one he's going to answer concerning the embalmment. So stay tuned. Thank you.
Lady Alice. I want to sing one song for you, I want for them, for those people who don't more get justice, And Ojafemi song, let's say, double wahala for dead body, and the owner of dead body.
Let me see. They have not.
I love that.
Hold on. What I propose to them, actually, what I propose that we should do, which everybody, when I did the early morning show this morning, a brief show, I think it was about 2 hours show, because my days has been so busy. I love you right back to darling. I propose that maybe they said they will run it by Barrister Ojumoso and his team. What do you guys think? If coming Tuesday, if we can have maybe Boa TV or TVC to do a mini press conference, I'm very sure Wumi will not like to speak. Adura will not probably speak. Mama Adura and them and Co will not speak. But at least Baba Mohbad will talk and give us a mini press conference, just like the one he had under the 3. And when I spoke to the team, they said they will review the proposal and they will decide that it's a good idea, but they want to make sure, it's okay. So they will just do it around that zone 2. So when they are coming out, at least when they get there, maybe they'll be able to capture them. When they are going in, they'll be able to capture everybody going in. They'll be able to show us zone 2 if it is allowed. Then Baba Mohbad, when he's done inside, when he comes out, maybe he'll be able to do a short press conference. I think that would be a good idea. Can I feel?
Just ideal. Then they clap for you.
Hello.
Lady Harris. I hear you, ma. I think you're still talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill a feel.
Oh, okay. We just want action. We don't need too much talk. Action is the best thing now.
We're gonna have to direct that to the Papa's.
So why are you the one saying
we have to direct that to Baba's team and Co. We are just doing our little bits and pieces here and there. So,
Lady Iris, what if they refuse to talk? What if maybe Adura or Wumi refuse to talk?
Then they will be guilty by default.
They're never guilty by default.
Harris, let me ask this question. The last time this guy came out.
Hold on, let me say something. Somebody's watching me and sending me information. Let me see.
Okay. My question is like this, goes like this. Darosha saying he wasn't the one who embalmed, but he was the same person that came on their platform and said he watched them embalm his grandfather, his dad. And that was why he used his salt to he helped to embalm Mohbad. So why is he changing his mouth? Now trying to drag her.
Somebody sent me I just got a text message. This is who? Let me see. Timmy Official. Victoria is the one that is petitioning them. Although through Josie, no. In case they are streaming us live, I know I see Bolly B here under the name Obagidi. No, that is not true. I'm not, in as much as I love to take credit for this, I'm not going to do that. I am not the one that petitioned them this time, okay? I am not the one that petitioned them.
So why are you the one
Kubagidi,
saying
yeah,
it
that
also?
Bolly B is the one using the name Kubagidi. Maybe they are streaming us live because somebody just screenshots their platform and the comments. They think I'm the one. Bolly B, no. Cliche me. I love to do it. The ones I want to do, for me, go ahead. The ones I'm going to do, or if they give me the go ahead, they're going to be banger. I didn't do this one, but I'm very happy.
Mama,
And
give them top woto.
I'm very
Mohbad
happy.
bazooka for
I'm very, very happy for my co-comrades.
the happy guy.
I'm so they sent it to me. I will actually post this one on my and posted that I'm posting. But they said, let me tell you people that are on the platform here. Temi Official, Coco A, T Baby, Abistosh, V10, Lilibet. I love Jesus. That's it. And there are 2 boxes that are empty. The first message is from T Baby is tap, 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 tap. The second comment is Patty. He said, are you sure is higher? Then the third comment is D1. D1 was the one that said, Victoria is the one that petitioned them through Josie. So D1, I am not the one that petitioned them. Because it's co-comrades, people that are working tirelessly to ensure justice is served and to ensure that this will serve as a deterrent for fellow women's counterparts. Okay? One might be, there's no, you can't take anybody's life just like that. No. So I hope this, if they are streaming, I just wanted to make sure that we give it to whom credit is due. So I'm not the one that petitioned them this time. Mine is coming though, and I will be glad to let you know. Oh yeah, go for it. Am I being question me, or boy? You can please repeat your question.
Who asked our question? Who is the person?
Obagiji, my darling Bolly B. You did something that I was very proud of you, Bolly B. And I hope they delivered my message to you that I was very impressed about your behavior. So I was very impressed. In fact, I clapped for you that day. Thank you very much.
Sherry Bolly B, you fast.
Well, the only thing you can do is when you never do for this one. Come
up, Mama.
Oh yeah, a better question so that I can go. I have to go.
Ask her. I am Yinka. Ask her question. Bolly B, come, let's.
By the way, okay, I don't know if Mariano will want me to say this on his platform. So
come up, Jerry.
Tani, come up.
Why you defeat? Bolly B, me men don't bear on me by yourself.
About Veron. I don't know if Mariano does not want me to talk about Veron. I don't know if you want me to talk about Veron. I'll talk about Veron and I tomorrow on my platform.
Okay, it's okay. Since he doesn't want to talk about it. Okay, let's continue listening to the Bookie JC that I was playing before. Yes? Yes or no?
If there is no question, let me get down.
Body till better. Torí nǹkan ẹ ti ń fa gbùrù báyìí tí gbùrù bá ti fa gbùrù pọ̀ jù.
No, àṣà àjà náà pàdí mi ni. Ẹ má bọ́lẹ̀ náà jókòó yẹn. Ẹ má bọ́lẹ̀. Pàdí mi ni Bọ̀lìbínà. Pàdí mi ọ. Ọmọ mi náà ni pàdí mi.
Má bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún ọ̀kadà jíjẹ́ ọmọ ọlọ́ọ̀lọ́ tèmi o.
Èmi gan máa bọ̀. Èmi ò ráyè kí máa Benedict.
No fracas.
Veron was never arrested. Everything you get from me, I'm telling you.
Did you hear that? She said Veron was not arrested.
Veron was not arrested. Veron was Pause it. Let me quickly say something. Veron was not arrested.
No, me. Okay.
Well, I can clarify it. Because we know how long is erased in your day. Veron was not arrested. He was never arrested. Veron was invited.
And then he went back to his house.
In there himself. And I was told, hold on, let me read it.
He went back
on his
bed.
He went in there with some documents. Unfortunately, he did not go. I don't know why he didn't go there with his lawyer. Hold on, let me read it to you. He didn't go there with his lawyer. Then he was detained. And I don't know why we were in communication with them. Let me look for that message.
So why is people spreading false rumors?
Where is Veron? That is the question.
You know, sometimes
I never believe that.
Hold on. Sometimes you say detained, arrested. Sometimes it's used interchangeably. Remember on Monday, I also said that, Darusha has been arrested. But in actual fact, he was detained. Okay, let me find the message. In actual fact, it's detained. For example, now, are we going to say, I don't know if you can even say Alpha was arrested or detained, or Alpha, maybe we can say.
Okay, you don't already tell your people now, say Veron is arrested.
So,
please, can you mute your mic?
Sometimes they use the word interchangeably. So he was not actually arrested.
He was detained.
He was detained, and usually when your freedom is restricted, when your freedom is restricted, then people tend to call it an arrest because it's a restrictions.
So the grandma,
I mean, the message here right away, but it's my saying one in everyone. But so I could read it to you. But he actually went there.
Keep looking for it.
Hello, guys.
Hello, baby.
Please, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Please, I don't know. Who is this? Please, I need 32 coins to buy. I don't know who can help me do that. A friend of mine is celebrating her birthday tomorrow, and I want to surprise her. What I have is enough. I need 32 coins to add it up. I'm going to pay for it.
Do you know how to buy it yourself?
I don't know. That is why I'm asking.
Do you have your card there with you?
Why you the answer?
My
So
dad is
you're
not
not
making
giving her
up the
32
time
points.
since on Monday till now.
Ordinary 32.
So if someone can send it to me and I can send the money to the person, I'm ready to do that.
How many coins do you say you
He said
need?
32. 32,
What
you're
I
not going to
need
give her.
in
Have
addition
a
is
coin already.
32.
Okay.
You have
I need to
coin
add
on
up
leave already.
32 points.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving you coins so you can exchange.
Just the cost with me. If you start with the cost with me now, you will see 500
You have
coins.
coin already.
George.
How many coins?
So change that coin.
Stupid baby.
Okay, let me say this. Musiri Kiniye.
No, you are not getting what I mean.
Yeah, they don't give you coin. You need 30. They've given you 200.
Bibi, how many
Let's
coins?
continue.
See, they don't give her more.
Let me continue.
Wow, they don't give her
Abeg.
270.
He said 32. They've given you 3.
Bibi, please,
Wow.
Bibi, please, mute. Let her read what she wants to read for us.
Okay, so this was sent to me. This was sent to me since Wednesday at 3 a.m. my time. Hello, Lady Aries. I don't want this information to spread on live program. Veron has been arrested. We need assistance and step on this. Of course, I gave them my advice. Now, listen, he went there. He went there with some files. And I don't know if the arrest is linked with, the Oba. So I responded, this is going to be another serious damage. That's the person said, he may not know, because I called Veron. I have Veron's number. And when Arifa was arrested, I called Veron, I called Westo, and I called Perkins. But none of them responded. So I told him, I called Veron to advise him. And he said, let me see. I said, when Arifa case happened, I called the number I know to be Veron's number. Actually, I said, when I called him, he said, I'm calling Veron. And I said he denied being Veron. So this guy said, he may not know. Possibly he is unable to recognize that it was you. Okay. So I sent the number that I called to confirm. This is the number I called. Is this his number? The guy now said yes. And he also put a thumbs up. You see? So we called them to, please don't blame him so much. He have a lot to deal with. So you see, we called them to give them prior, information on what to do. Because if he wanted to go, like I read earlier from this chat, they said he went with a file. If he had picked up, we would have been able to at least tell him steps to take. But unfortunately, you can say he was not arrested, but he's been there now almost 72 hours or over 72 hours. His freedom is restrained. And then what are you going to call that? He's detained, he's arrested, and sometimes they use that word interchangeably. So it's okay. They will be fine. So now you can ask your question.
Understand what Lady Iris was saying about that Veron? Before I continue playing Bookie JC, or should I continue?
Continue. Well, at least I have clarified that part of arrest or not.
Yeah, okay. Alifa Tiwande is going to 1 month. I will tell you why Alifa is still there. Yeah? Where's God to God be the glory? He's in a safe place.
been arrested. Elegushi told the police to tell him to present himself and they will release Alifa. But I know that is a big fat lie.
So why still not feel go? Why still they fear? The life just disappear. Papa, no life just disappear. And they stop Star boy, they drag a Lego show. You put the picture because you there for London. Why are you dragging that? You say you want to bring the new nah, Lego show you can't drag it.
Majority of people will be date here one now. Tony will be 1 hour near Elegushi. She nítorí wọn kò ní proof ó bọ́ síta kó gbójú ọ̀kọ́ lọ sọ ní Elegushi wà ẹ bọ́ ẹ lọ police station tí a bá ti ní proof yóò tó tọ́ onítayin ṣọlá onítayin bẹ́yìn ṣe
They better make you bring a corner saying you would make you go ahead.
And do what you want, you prove what you saw. And if any proof, go to the police station and present there. That's it. Simple. Kí kábíyèsí jọ kó má bínú o kó fọwọ́ wọ́nú. Èyí máa jèrè ọmọ ń jàre. Àgbà tí ò bínú ọmọ ẹ̀ ń pọ̀ o. Ọmọ ẹ̀ ń pọ̀ ẹ bá wa bí ọba ẹ bá wa bẹ̀. Kó bá bá wa dáríjì wọn ọba aláṣẹ kejì òòṣà. Ẹ̀yin ọ̀gá ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ kájà ẹ bá mi jọba àwọn olùdarí òun. Ọba ẹ dákun o, adé á pẹ́ lórí o. Ìjà wọn olówó máa ṣá, ooru máa ti jẹ́ ní wọn, ìjà wọn nínú bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe jẹ́, ẹ má wọ̀ ọ́. Ọba dákun, adé á pẹ́ lórí o, bàtà á pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, ìkẹrẹ á pẹ́ lọ́wọ́ o. Pẹtíṣọ̀n yẹn ṣe gbé lọ sọ́run, kọ́lọ̀ máa ń ṣáà rẹ̀ ẹ̀ tó padà wá sí ayé, kọ́ ẹ̀sẹ̀ rẹ̀ pẹ́jọ́ yìí, èyí gbèrè ọ̀sán, ẹ ti jáwé orí táì. Ṣé wọ́n máa bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti ọba bá wọn sùn? Lóòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ dàbí ìsọkúsọ, ṣé wọ́n wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti ọba bá wọn sùn?
The beach no come, beach no come.
Kò ṣe ojú ẹ̀ kápò yá. Ó ṣe ojú ẹ̀ kò gbà ní pé ọba àwọn bá wọn sùn. Wẹ́ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa parọ́ mọ́ ọba tó wà lórí oyè ẹ̀ lọ́pọ̀lọ́.
No call line, because I see my one of the
lẹ́yìn gbogbo lẹ́yìn láìpẹ́ máa lọ pé ṣe gbogbo yín ẹ̀ lọ́pọ̀lọ́ ọpọlọ ti sátẹ́lẹ̀ bàtà olórí ìfọ́lẹ̀ ní lọ́pọ̀lọ́. Náà ẹ lọ bá kábíyèsí ẹ lọ sọ́ọ̀sì tó ẹ̀ bá pé ó ti ọba Elégùṣì o géètì ni mo wà yó ọba fọlá tó bọ̀ sóbì o bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbọ́ àti pẹ̀lú ìyàlọ́ kan géètì ẹ̀.
Then we see what down.
Wọ́n sì wọ́n gọ̀ọ̀gọ̀ sí tọ́pì tí wọ́n mọ́ wọn ti gbogbo.
Okay, let's listen to King James. That's the white.
Kò tiẹ̀ béèrè pé báwo lẹjọ́ ṣe jẹ́ just because of pé èèyàn kan rojọ́ fún kò lísìn toró ti san owó dẹ̀ fáwọn ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀ lówó táwọn ẹ̀ náà ṣe wá nìkan tó dé èmi ti wá gbọ́ wá pé ẹ tó lead àwọn tí mo mọ̀ pé mo rí pọ́rọ̀ tẹ rò ẹ̀yin ò jẹ̀bi pé kí ni reason máa nìyẹn ó ti ní kán wá kóyún ó ní òun ló dúró fún ọ so ẹ tètè bára yín sọ̀rọ̀ kẹsà lọ tèmi ṣe sọ fún ọ ní aṣọ́gbọ́ tó ṣe máa dé báyìí pé mo ní káwọn guys yẹn kán má dúró pé ó ti ní káwọn yẹn máa lọ ẹ̀yin náà ẹ máa lọ ó fẹ́ fún ẹ̀yin ni o nígbà tó máa sọ fún máà nìyẹn ò tiẹ̀ ṣe méjì ó kàn kó wọn bó ṣe àwọn tó gbọ́nu wọn lọ àwọn tí kò lọ tó dúró tó ṣe kó èmi ló wà náwó sí ó ní this is their gang èmi ló náwó sí pé this is their gang tó ṣe kó ogun apọ̀ nìyẹn kó wa lọ station mi ò tiẹ̀ bẹ̀rù ìgbà tá a débẹ̀ day 1 day 2 ìgbà tí DPO fúnra rẹ̀ ẹ máa wo bí Ọlọ́run ṣe máa ń wà lẹ́yìn ẹni tó bá dúró tó bá ṣòótọ́ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ try láti fàyọ fún yín sí ó máa yẹ ẹ máa understand. Ìgbà tí DPO dé ó ní kán lọ pèèyàn wá kó lọ fọ mọ́tò wọ́n pè mí mo fọ mọ́tò DPO gentleman kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló ṣe tí mo yẹ rojọ́ fún nìyẹn tó ṣe pipe wà báwo lè jẹ́ tọ́ ẹni ó ní this man again ìyẹn máa yẹn ló sọ DPO yẹn gbogbo àwọn guys sọ kó mi pẹ̀lú tó yẹ ní kan lọ fi wálẹ̀ nìyẹn láì gba owó ó wá ní ọjọ́ tí màá bá tún wá bí tó wá lọ́wọ́ agbára tó pè yín tẹ́ bá tún lọ òun tí màá ṣe DPO ṣe bínú nìyẹn àtìgbà ẹ tọ́ yín pè mí lọ́rẹ̀ DPO ni guess what nígbà tó máa wá ṣẹlẹ̀ bàbá ọ̀rẹ́ mi wọ́n lọ kó wọn mọ́rógà bọ́ ikú ogun wọn nìyẹn mo wá wà ń bẹ̀ tọ́ yẹn rí mi ọmọ DPO kúrò kó mi lọ́jọ́ yẹn gbogbo àwọn tó kó lọ mo dẹ̀ lọ sí ibẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ gba gbogbo wọn ẹ mọ̀ pé gbígbé tó gbé mi gbà yẹn òun ló jẹ́ kí n lẹ́nu tí mo yí lẹ́nu ní station ènìyàn wáì tó fi rí bẹ́ẹ̀ torí pé Ọlọ́run rí pé game tí mo play tó fi mú mi lọ́jọ́ yẹn òótọ́ ni mo ṣe ó jẹ́ kí n lọ gba yìí ni ìwọ tó bá lọ́wọ́ agbára tó bá fi gbéyàn tó tì mọ́lé tẹ́niyàn ò bá ṣẹ̀ tí ò bá ṣe ọkàn fún ẹ ó lọ kọ́gbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ni but gbogbo wa la rí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ mi ò mọ̀ ẹ́ rí mi ò rí ẹ̀ńgbà tó ń ṣe kínní mi ò mọ̀ mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí kábíyèsí Ẹlẹ́gùṣì lẹ́nu lórí ọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe fún kábíyèsí Ẹlẹ́gùṣì ṣe rí àwọn èèyàn wa òyìnbó no be by blowing grammar ẹ kàn máa sọ òyìnbó bí ọ̀pẹ̀rẹ̀ bí Wọlé Ṣóyínká but ní nǹkan kan nínú brain you are not intelligent ní wisdom single ọpọlọ kò ṣiṣẹ́ lórí yín okay Mohbad competition lọ bá àwọn ọlọ́pàá ó dárúkọ Ẹlẹ́gùṣì nínú ẹ̀ there is something that we call vicarious liability in law vicarious liability ni pé good example ní ìgbà kan bóyá àwọn ọlọ́pàá kan wọ́n harass mi mo fẹ́ fún illustration wọ́n harass mi boy wọ́n harass mi right mi ó kọ orúkọ tí n bá máa petition wọn máa fi IG sí IG ò dé harass mi but máa fi sí kí attention kó lè tètè wọ petition yẹn lọ́ọ̀yà tó bá ní ọpọlọ ló máa ń kọ petition bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà Mohbad tó include ọba Ẹlẹ́gùṣì sínú petition ó fẹ́ kí kábíyèsí Ẹlẹ́gùṣì kó lè tètè rí pé ọmọ ẹ̀kọ́ wà tó ń dàlú láàmú which is Sam Larry reason tí orúkọ Ẹlẹ́gùṣì ṣe wọ petition yẹn orúkọ Ẹlẹ́gùṣì because you guys want to drag money ẹ wá sọ pé Ẹlẹ́gùṣì ló bílẹ̀ hàn just because of pé Mohbad include ẹ sínú petition reason tó fi include ẹ ni pé vicarious liability ní law ọba Ẹlẹ́gùṣì ló fi wọ́n síbi tó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ ẹjẹ́ petition ọ̀gá wọn tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹranko àbí nǹkan tí ò bá lè sọ̀rọ̀ ni we call it strict liability tí ajá ẹ tó bá géèyàn jẹ wọ́n máa sùn olówó ẹ ṣé ajá olówó ló géèyàn jẹ ní ṣèbájá ló géèyàn jẹ kò olówó lọ sùn because mi ò mọ nǹkan tó máa ń ṣẹ̀yìn èèyàn kí wọ́n jáde Ẹlẹ́gùṣì torí pé Mohbad ti dá orúkọ ẹ̀ nínú ìwé ìyẹn mi pé kábíyèsí bàbá tí ò mọ nǹkan kan nípa nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ òun ló dó kinní lóyún òun ló ṣe báyìí òun ló ṣe gbá òun ló ṣàwo the more implication kan tẹ̀ ń ṣe before you do anything kó tó wá sórí live program kọ́kọ́ bàbá wa ti ń bẹ ní ọ̀run kábọ̀ forúkọ mímọ́ rẹ̀ ká kí ìjọba rẹ̀ dé tó bá ti ka ogbó kíní yẹn àwọn spirit kan máa wọnú ara ẹ̀ wọ́n á sọ fún ẹ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń gbé lọ tó fẹ́ lọ sọ ẹ̀ má lọ ṣì sọ o. As I'm talking to you guys, the world are watching. Wọ́n wò mí ẹlòmíì tí mi ò mọ̀ rí sí wọ́n wò mí live. ẹni tí ò mọ̀ mí rí ó ń wò mí, ẹni tí mo mọ̀ rí for long tí mi ò mọ̀ gbogbo live show yìí sí ó ń wò mí mi ò mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo bá máa sọ mo gbọ́dọ̀ wà very careful. Mọ implication kan tẹ̀ ń ṣe ó dẹ̀ ń kó bá yín ẹ wá ń dárúkọ Ẹlẹ́gùṣì ló bí am ẹ̀yin ìyálé ilé because you want to drag kábíyèsí èèyàn tí ò ṣẹ̀ tó rọ́ dárúkọ ẹ̀ sínú petition olúkálùkù tí nǹkan ò bá tí ì ṣe ò ní pay attention sí kánà bá ẹ mọ̀ kó máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ó possible kó ẹ̀pù Mohbad lóòótọ́ but ìgbà tí ó mọ̀ á máa wò pé àwọn ọlọ́mọ nǹkan tó wà láàrin wọn ṣe bọ́ọ̀rẹ́ ní gbogbo wọn tẹ́lẹ̀ kí ni mo fẹ́ dá sọ̀rọ̀ wọn fún tó bá petition tó lọ fún kábíyèsí gan ni ó lè many petition lọ sí station kó dárúkọ èèyàn sí yẹn mi pé kẹ́ni ẹ máa sáré bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó yẹ ká máa lo ọpọlọ wa láti fi máa ṣe nǹkan. Now they are asking them, can you give us your evidence why you are dragging this Kabiyesi? No evidence. And why are you dragging? If I want to drag now, àwọn èèyàn kí monitor mi. Táwọn èèyàn ṣe máa ń bú bàbá Mohbad tó kíní kan tó tí n bá máa sọ̀rọ̀, mo máa ń make sure pé mo ní facts. In case wọ́n bá béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi, màá lè prove pé this is my motive. Tí mo fi ṣe nǹkan tí mo ṣe, màá ní motive. Oh, ní motive ó dẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan. Why are you doing it? Evidence. Oh, evidence. Anything tó bá fẹ́ prove okay. Lè Mohbad. Nǹkan tẹ̀ bá wọn mi drag lórí ọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀ ní right. Àná ibi tẹ́ ẹ desperate tó ẹ lọ ṣe àwọn fake thing ẹ̀dẹ̀ fún àwọn bloggers kan máa ṣe kíni kan máa publish ẹ̀ láti máa fi tarnish image ọmọ ọlọ́mọ. And now ẹ wá ṣàṣejù débi pé gbogbo ayé ti wá rí yín. Jẹ́ tó ń kọrin Candy Bling ó sọ pé òun àti Wùnmí jọ lọ school ni báwọn jọ máa picture tó yà pẹ̀lú OBO Davido ó ní òun lòun yà ó nígbà tó ń tẹ wàá gbọ́ pé ó fẹ́ Mohbad pé ò ní ìwà ọ̀ pé in fact ó wà outspoken òun ló máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ gbà ẹ̀ báwọn jọ ń kọrin pọ̀ ni àwọn jọ sọ́fà àwọn jọ ń jìyà ni báwọn jọ ń jìyà ni pé picture yẹn mọ̀ pé kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ lórí picture yẹn pé àṣetán Davido mọ̀ pa ìkíní kan ẹ drag yẹn náà gbà ẹ̀ yẹ́ ẹ náà ló ń ya picture pé Davido ń bọ̀ ní ọ̀hún ẹ̀pẹ́ ó fẹ́ wá kọrin àwọn tí wá rẹ́dì pé kíni pé picture yẹn àwọn ìyàwó gbogbo lòún yà ní time yẹn a dẹ̀ drag èyàn náà a drag ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn títí ìyá Mohbad bẹ́ẹ̀ tún drag ìyá ṣe fẹ́ kí abiyamọ nìyá ṣé kó kákùnrin ni Mohbad kú ó fọmọ sílẹ̀ ọmọ tó fi sílẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn ní kò ń ṣọmọ ẹ̀ ìyá dẹ̀ wò pa àgbo lórí burúkú ni wọ́n pa mí lọ́mọ Mohbad tún wá bí rẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ tó kú àṣírí tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ nípa Liam máa sọ àṣírí yẹn fún yín báyìí nìsín toró dàbí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín kí n ro orí ń jókòó kẹtì ẹ̀ wò pé báwo ni kinní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ Mohbad bọ́n ṣe ń threatening live ẹ̀ ó ti sú ògo ilé pọ̀ iṣẹ́ tọ́lọ́run ràn ó tóbi gan nígbà tí mo fi ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wé ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá wa Jésù ọ̀dẹ̀ kan sọ pé kinní kan blasphemy mo ń wo kinní ẹ̀ pé àwọn Jésù wá ṣiṣẹ́ láyé ká lè máa fi wo iṣẹ́ tá a bá ń ṣe wé wọn ni as bàbá wa ká máa emulate àwọn iṣẹ́ tó wá ṣe ìgbà tí ìyá Jésù bí Jésù sílẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tó fojú Màríà rí wọ́n béèrè DNA lọ́wọ́ Màríà wọ́n question ẹ̀ ta ni bàbá ọmọ ìta ló fún ẹ lóyún ta ni kí ló báwo ló ṣe jẹ́ báwo ló ṣe lọ kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe fún respect babe kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe fún Màríà kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe fún ìyá yẹn ṣùgbọ́n lẹ́nìí Ọlọ́run fẹ́ fi polongo òkìkí fún ìyá yẹn gbogbo àwọn tó búlì Màríà àmọ́ orúkọ wọn àmọ́ ìyá wọn rí àmọ́ wọn rí Màríà lọ sọ di òrìṣà tí wọ́n ń worship ní ibì kan ẹgbọ́n wa ló lé Mary nǹkan tó lọ́n fẹ́ derive ni Jésù ọmọ ẹ̀ òun ló wá jẹ́ olókìkí ní gbogbo àgbáyé tí ayé ń fi orúkọ ẹ̀ tọrọ billions of people ló ń forúkọ ẹ̀ worship Ọlọ́run tó fi ń gba owó. Ẹ wo ango bí Ọlọ́run ṣe sọ ọ̀rọ̀ Maria. Wọ́n dẹ̀ búlì ẹ̀. Ọmọ yẹn gan wọ́n búlì ẹ̀ nígbà tó wà láyé kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe. Ní Mohbad wá wò pé wàhálà yìí ti pọ̀ jù. Tóun bá lélẹ̀ wàhálà tó bá lé wàhálà kí ni kí n ṣe? Ok, mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìyàwó mi. Tí n bá kú mi ò lè filẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n ṣe padà wá látara ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń béèrè DNA ẹ tètè máa screen record ẹ̀ kẹ́ máa tún gbọ́. Ẹ máa tún nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ẹ tún gbọ́ dáadáa. Tí ò bá yé yín ẹ lọ bá àwọn àgbàlagbà kí wọ́n kàn fi sínú brain ní kàn inject ẹ̀ kó lè wà nínú brain yín. Mohbad ní kí ni mo lè ṣe? Ó wá bí ara ẹ̀ padà. Nígbà tó wá bí ara ẹ̀ ó wá ń show àwọn sign kankan fún wa. Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ kan lọ kí ó jẹ̀bi. Nígbà tọ́rẹ́ yẹn lọ kí nílé ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn gbélé àmọ́ ń bá ṣeré ó ní Junior Mohbad ó ní no kó má pè ní Junior Mohbad his name is Light ìmọ́lẹ̀ ohun tó lọ wọ orúkọ tó sọ ní Liam ó mọ nǹkan tó sọ his name is Light gbogbo ìtàn ní bàbá sọ pé kò ṣe orúkọ kìnnìkan kán gbàgbé bó ṣe lọ kán gbàgbé ẹ̀. Àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú bàbá àti màá sọ reason tó fi ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú bàbá rẹ̀ tí bàbá bá ń gbọ́ live yìí kán jókòó dáadáa kán gbọ́ mi.
Life is easy.
Rí dáadáa bọ̀ wọ́n sì bá jẹ́ fámílì wọn ṣoríire ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n fọ́kàn ọmọ.
Ìyá yín ló kọ́kọ́ bọ́ bá yẹn máa advice náà lálẹ́ because ṣe ìyá yín lè wo ìṣe àwọn ìyá yín lè wo yẹn tọ́ àwọn ìyá yín tó lọ́pọlọ yẹn ìyá yín yẹn bọ́ àwọn ìyá yín ló fi ọmọ àgbè tó gbé wá látọ̀run yẹn tẹ́yìn náà wà ń bọ̀ bá ìyá yín yẹn ẹ máa wọ̀ èmi tí mo bí sí problem yẹn
ọmọ àtọ̀hún rìn wọ́n.
èmi tí mo bí sí problem mo ti wá àṣírí mo dé fún yín mo mọ bí sí problem mo ti wá àwọn ìyá yín ìgbà tí ọba àti ìsọ̀kọ́ gbé ọba àlè wá sáà tí wọ́n fi lé wọn kó láàrin ara wọn ta ìyá wọn pé wọn jẹ́ náà lánàá ìyẹn làwọn máa rí náà wọ́n fi kó lọ sóṣèlú.
Exactly.
òṣèlú ọba ń ṣe ní àyíkú sẹ́yìn ọmọ Yorùbá ìyá rẹ̀ yìí agbóde gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá yìí ṣé ìyá rẹ̀ yìí ọba ọba màlápò ọba balógun gbogbo ọba tó yẹ pé tó bá ṣe pé àwọn ilé ayé sì ti ó ti ṣe kínní ká ní Yorùbá mọ̀ gbàṣẹ ọba àwọn ọba ní agbára ni.
Ẹ má bínú mo fẹ́ sọ ó lè má right but I'll still say it. I think most nǹkan tó fà á ni pé gbàtó ti jẹ́ wípé láti lè yan ọba nísìnyìí it is based on politics. Because ọba tó bá ṣe normal fún tọwọ́ pé bí wọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣe láyé ìgbà yẹn kan tó bí irú àwa yìí tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n wojú ọba anyhow wọ́n ti rí pé governor state òun ló ń gbọ́ pàṣẹ lọ́ba lọ́wọ́ wọn ò yan bá bó ṣe ń yan bá mọ́ láyé ìgbà yẹn bí kan tó bí irú àwa yìí so kò sẹ́ni tó ní lè wojú ọba àwọn àdè láde fà á ẹni tó bá ti lówó lọ́wọ́ jù òun náà fi ń jọba ń sìn ifá mú o ifá ò mú o tó bá ti lówó lọ́wọ́ àbójẹ́ favourite present government ṣé governor la máa pè ní òun náà máa mú ṣẹ́ni tí ò ṣe gbogbo máa ń ṣe fọ́ba tí ò wọ̀ pé bí kò ṣe kíní ṣé òun náà máa sọ pé bóyá àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ bẹ̀rù ẹ̀ tó bá gorí àga kíní.
mi ò tí ì rí èèyàn tó máa gbé fídíò yìí tó máa sọ pé ìwọ Queen of England o.
Ta ló bí ẹnìyẹn? No, ta ló bí ẹnìyẹn?
I try you. Me too. I don't become.
Not even cool. Rishi Sunak. Ẹ má fẹ́ sọ fún Rishi Sunak. Ta ló bí dá kọ́kàn bọ́ social media kọ́kàn record ó dẹ̀ post ẹ̀ social media. Kò tó yín sọ̀tẹ̀.
I am not a professional hair maker.
Just Rishi Sunak kò ń ṣe kún yìí o. Tizwe. Ibi tá a bára wa dé ni.
Ẹ mọ̀ ọ́ sẹ́. Ṣé ìyá gbogbo ojú tó ń wo ìrẹ́ máa bí?
Is it not too much?
Yeah.
It's too much. Yeah, but when you use that, this thing, you flat it down. Take come on. Yes, let's call it a day. So good night, everyone. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Please click the like and share button. Bye-bye.